welcome to Call It a Life. We wanted to wrap it up with the World Cup, which finished last Sunday. It was quite controversial, at least in our group. Not only in our group, but yes,
in the world.
in the world.
Yeah.
I would say we focus, as we're not the football, experts. So analyzing football may be not the main topic of today. However, let's focus on the atmosphere around it. How did it go? About the teams that took part in it? What did they represent? What they didn't represent? Why they represented it? Why some people put some labels on them? So yeah, let's start. Yasmina.
Oh, okay. I think we can talk about, even though we're not experts, we can talk about our feelings, how we felt about it. I felt amazing about the win of Spain. I felt that was a very nice outcome. As you know, I have some opinions about the Argentinian team and how they behaved on the court or during the play, including Messi, the GOAT. And
I love how Mina's looking at on the floor.
Yeah, I was really, really happy. And there's a lot of conspiracy. Maybe you can call it conspiracy around it. But I think they deserved it, and I was really happy to also see some cards finally, which
One
we
card.
didn't
Well,
see.
two.
Yeah, important one
Yes.
for Enzo Fernandez, because I think he's his behavior was disgusting since the last World Cup with this scandal he had live streamed it on his Instagram in the bus. Right, about
She's getting into it.
French team. So this was my greatest satisfaction. I think I have another friend back in Hungary, and we actually screamed much louder when that happened, the red card, than the actual goal. And yeah, that's how I feel.
Okay, let's take a step back, because I feel like there is a lot of, we're not experts, I meant in football, so I guess and we can talk about our feelings, but the feelings are not necessarily about football. As a sport, it's more about the teams, it feels to me. We had these prejudice and this sort of atmosphere before they acted the way they acted. Sotou, what is your take on that?
The thing is, the sports itself is just kind of like the vessel of it all, right? So
for you, how many matches do you watch? Please remind me.
I watched the last 15 minutes of the World Cup.
The actual last,
so I was okay. Here's the thing. We joked again and again, like in our little group, when that I was not surprised that I think, was it Switzerland that got a red card?
Yeah,
I think so, right?
I don't recall. I didn't watch Switzerland.
Anyways, I like every time that I just checked in on like Google, I would not be surprised that Argentina move on.
Yeah.
And it's true that I am biased, right? So all of the content that I got to see online was mostly how unfair the other team was kind of like treated by the referee.
Yes.
And again, I do mention I'm biased in that sense. My algorithm was already defined, right?
By your friends.
So
among other things,
and I stand by it, right? I'm biased, but I think the bigger thing here that I see is just that there seems to be injustice, and this is basically and especially in regards of generally how unfair the world usually is, and how and kind of like taking out the soccer part of it, the football part of it, and just kind of like because funny enough, the match was kind of the colonized versus the colonizer, right?
Many times, yes.
Excuse me, wasn't Spain a dictatorship?
Spain is the colonizer.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
That's what I mean.
This way, okay.
That's what I mean. Like, this finale was the colonizer Spain versus the colonized
Argentina.
Argentina.
But they're
right?
Italians, I thought.
Exactly.
So
It's
that's
a little more
why-
complicated.
Germans.
So
They were not colonizing.
no. But then again, there's like this whole like what let's say what Mina was referring to, the racism, right? Argentina faced a lot of racist incidents, or like a lot of people were not happy with them, with the way
Also
the
the fans?
racist way that they were
Conducting
themselves. And
Yes.
it's not just Argentina, right? We know that Paraguay also is
Oh, yeah.
also had quite racist sessions in this World Cup.
And there were no races among Spanish fans.
Listen, this is
No.
Proves.
no. Listen, what I always say is that everybody is racist.
Bless.
Bless you. Everyone has prejudice, like has racist thoughts. Like nobody can say that they're not racist,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, nah, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. So, but what is kind of like, it's you, if you are kind of like if you have a platform, right? If
Mhm.
millions of people are kind of like seeing your content and taking you as a Vorbild, as a
Example or a role model?
role model,
Mhm.
right? There are just, maybe even if you think racist thoughts, maybe you should just filter yourself in that sense,
Yeah.
right? So that's why I mean, a lot of people were also against Spain because of the whole Shakira thing. You know, you can take any team and just find
What's Shakira thing?
like Piqué and
Ah.
cheating on Shakira. You know,
Okay. I didn't know that.
you didn't know that this
Yeah.
happened.
No, I knew the Piqué story, but I didn't know that they're against Spain because of Shakira.
Yep, I mean,
She lives
it's very
there.
niche. It's very niche.
We should talk.
It's very niche. Because then again, people were happy that Spain won
Yeah.
without
Uh-huh.
Piqué. Piqué.
Piqué wasn't
Yeah.
playing.
He's
is
not playing.
Yeah.
No, he's
exactly.
retired.
So he didn't want to though. I don't know. I mean, this is what I heard.
No, he's retired.
I mean,
Yes, he's retired, right?
Piqué. Yes.
Yeah.
that's
There we
yes.
go. The man confirmed.
I'm sorry, but if you, I would also say I'm retired if I don't make the cut.
Yeah,
know?
but
Oh my God, he was
Anyways.
retired before.
he's an old
He was
player,
never
I think.
planning to
I mean,
play.
The others were all too. Whatever. I mean, this is not part of the. This is not the topic of today. So initially, like what I want to say is kind of like, okay, so everybody who has experienced racism in their life
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
kind of felt like they are on the side of the one that had less racist incidents.
I see.
How? Wait.
Right?
How do we measure it? Where is the benchmark of racism? I want to know.
Well,
I want to
what
know.
was your feeling about the World Cup? Tell us maybe first. Who were you cheering on?
I was pro Argentina. Although I found the final match pretty boring.
Yeah.
I didn't like the way they played,
Just lip-
and I definitely didn't like the way they behaved. At the end, especially, like they showed no class.
Mm.
They
Yes,
didn't know how to
Yes,
lose.
the fight after the game,
Absolutely
them
no
turning
go.
their backs to
The
Spain when they
strangling,
were like
yeah.
celebrating.
I mean, just
Yes.
starting a fight. It was
Yeah.
so.
And it was not just the players; it was the entire crew also came and joined the fight.
Yeah, but I saw similar thing with Egypt, where the coaches entered.
He was only saying
He went on the pitch, and there was still like 5-7 minutes to go. So he prevented his Egyptian team by just some stupid ego that he pushed, on the ground, emotionally running into this. They had to stop the game, so that the players didn't have chance. Yeah. It was all focused on that. They were like, you get them out of the rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sports, especially football, you play till the last second because the last minute can get you a goal. And we had it in the past and they had a chance. So I think I saw that before, although this was no class. Argentina showed no class. And I think the internet is absolutely against that. However, inside of me, I cannot explain why. But I don't know, because maybe I travel there, I have some friends there, I visited some family there. I felt in a way, plus I really value Messi. As a sports person, I think he is amazing at the age
Poor.
of 40.
Poor sports person.
I mean,
As-
39. Isn't it?
Yes, he's 39, 40. I think he just turned 40.
Uh-huh.
And he still plays on this level. Look at Ronaldo. And he didn't perform that well in terms of football.
I mean, no one's kind of like saying that skills were lacking or anything, right? I would say if you really make it that far, like also not just the finale, semi, or like even maybe what is before that?
Quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals. Like if you make it that far, you have to have some sort of like
Yeah, but
some level
a
of
lot
skills,
of people
right?
were also criticizing his performance in the last game, that he was just standing there waiting.
Yeah,
for the
last
ball.
game was not good.
He was tired
Last-
and he had
yeah.
to play the extension, and yeah.
Yeah, last
What it
game
is.
was not. I did not like anything about the Argentina. It was even boring. I was like so worried that there's gonna be the penalties, and then with
And it's all
penalties,
luck.
it's luck. It's
Yes.
not skills.
Yes.
It's nothing. Well, it is in a way skills, but yeah, we know it's mostly luck. And then luckily they would win. This would be scandalous.
Yeah.
People will hate it and
Yeah.
everything. And I was like, no, let's just have it, finished, and let's forget about this. But then yet I was still getting videos and on my chat group about how bad the
It's
Argentinians were.
Schadenfreude, right? So
Yeah.
because I mean, like I said, I saw these like injustices, right? And it just makes you feel like, God damn, this is you put it on other things in life that are injustice, right? You might even put it on your own kind of like injustice that you have going on right now in your own life, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah, this usually happens.
right?
You project.
You
Absolutely.
project.
Uh-huh.
So when Spain won,
Mm-hmm.
it was just a little victory for yourself that this injustice that maybe we just perceived, right? This injustice was rectified, so you're happy. That's why, I mean,
That's
that's
also
why I said that I was happy that to see them cry. Yeah.
But then you become this horrible person yourself.
No,
You're happy
yes,
for. It's like
I'm
putting.
happy. I'm happy that they didn't get what they wanted.
Yeah, it's like kind of the same argument as the Belgian coach said when they had to play against US. And then, we all know what happened
Yeah.
with Trump and
Mhm,
bringing
mhm.
back that player. He also said that they are playing now for the sake of to save the whatever of football, right? The morale, the whatever they
Yes.
play for that, and that it was important that they won also in the end.
Yeah.
I think. And
Belgians
FIFA said-
against Americans. Or-
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
I
Because-
mean, whoever would even without this guy playing or not playing. I mean, Belgium versus America.
Yeah, but
I was
it's also
surprised
about
they
the-
actually lasted so long.
It's also about the
mean,
meddling of
yeah.
FIFA, right? The FIFA
Yeah.
is. We already talked about it last time that it's a problematic organization that they cannot be. You cannot be like in Germany. We also have this thing where you divide, the power of the jurisdiction.
Executive, legislative.
But FIFA is everything in one institution, right?
Yes.
And that's why they're receiving so much criticism because you want to make this competition so successful, but at the same time you defining all the laws, you define who the referees are. There's like no.
But it's their
checks and
event.
balances.
But it's
Yeah.
their event. It's not democracy.
That's the thing. It's
Exactly.
just Infantino's event,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
there. It's
Yeah.
his
Why
event.
didn't, for example, the good teams like Morocco, why didn't they say no? I don't want to participate in the World Cup.
That happened. Do you know when that happened?
When?
Because FIFA's dirty business is not a new thing. It happened.
Yeah,
I saw
it's
it yesterday. In '66, I think, when England actually won, a lot of African countries boycotted the World Cup because they said, I don't know, there was some issue. And how big is this win? Also, they criticized that, of England having to play only Europeans in the end. But yeah, there was this. It happened in the past that a whole countries, continents boycotted the World Cup.
But why don't they boycott it like further? Why do they go back and like support it?
Yeah. I don't, there's
Because it is a big thing now.
Yeah, but if
You know?
if nobody plays, then nobody would give it, like they would die out, right?
Yeah, but
Like
it's-
there would be
there's
no money for
so
them.
much. Yeah, there's so much behind. Like the countries that do the other hosts. right?
Yeah.
That are hosting.
Mm-hmm.
They actually do have it has some impact on their economy, right? It's a tourism. The people come in. So it's a financial factor. Then there is also the players. Like even now that FIFA extended the number of countries that can participate, right? Even small countries can show off, or even the players of those countries have an opportunity to showcase their skills so that they can maybe like be picked for like major leagues or whatever, right? So
Yeah.
it's not just about one thing. There is so much that
It's
is
image
connected to
campaign.
it.
Yeah, it's a whole image campaign for countries.
And the love of the the game at the end, you know,
Mhm.
it's like I would now assume that it's the number one sport in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
right?
The most
Definitely.
commercial.
It's the only sports where the president of the country, right, comes and gives the
The award.
award to the winning
royal
team.
royal family came and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm asking why there could be anyone else organizing this. Why we still support FIFA? Why do these countries that why do they still support it? We know. I think before
mean-
Infantino, it was even a worse guy.
There was another guy that was
Yeah, it was
exactly
even
the
worse.
same, right? Because I don't think
And
FIFA
why
would
do
allow
you
it.
why do you guys watch it then?
Why do you watch it?
I mean, I watched.
I'm not on your side.
Here's the thing. I'll tell you. I mean,
You should boycott that.
I watched the last 15 minutes to see Argentina crumble.
You're part of your topic of your podcast is FIFA in a way.
Yeah, but Argentina was resembling FIFA for me. You know?
Yeah, they were the little team that they wanted to win until the end, and they supported with everything they had.
Yeah.
And that's what
But
happened.
my neck is almost breaking by looking at you again. Yeah.
But again, let's go back to racism because
Yes.
you started this topic,
Yes.
and I would really like to know for my future knowledge
Yeah.
and our friendship, where is the benchmark of how do we measure countries' racism? Do we measure it based on their past? Do we
This was
measure it on
Everything
their
that Mina mentioned was in the modern times.
like what? What is Argentina? Why is Argentina a villain? What racism kind of thing? Some sort of
A lot of things, actually. One is the most famous one, right? From what I mentioned last World Cup in Qatar. They had a live stream where they were singing some fan song or whatever song they have about mocking the French players and also mocking their origin, African origin, this kind of thing, right? And he later also had to apologize, Enzo Fernandez, for it. That was, problematic. They took him back and it was fine, whatever. You can always do this public apology. And then what happened with Argentina fans as well. I mean, we are not talking about Argentinian people and the country. You said you have family, friends and whatnot, right? I haven't been there. You have been there. It's more like how this country shows themselves on this world stage, and then we see how the fans, doing all kinds of shit and with very public people, right? Like I Show Speed,
Yeah.
there were a few who were attacking him and singing songs. Then there were, what else? You were also saying that about the political part of it, why we make it so political. They themselves brought out a banner from the fans
After
down.
the
England
England
game.
match. Yeah.
Yes, I
about
saw
the
that.
Falkland Islands. So it's all like.
But was it racist?
I would
It's
say this part
political.
is racist, but
It was
it's also
political, yeah.
Exactly. And I don't know. It's just not a very sympathetic team. Also the style of how they play, right? And it's just all kind of together that I wasn't a fan. I'm also not a fan of Messi. Definitely not, because he is supposed to be the captain. He's supposed to bring down all this fight. And then we later saw a lot of camera perspectives, where we could see that he didn't care. You can argue, yes, he was in his feelings. It was his last World Cup, whatever. But then we have other captains who actually go there and calm everybody down. The fish stings from the head usually, right? So
But this is still very subjective, right? For a lot of people, they saw Argentina differently, right?
Maybe, I don't know if a lot. I
About
think most of the world
the
saw it
Argentina-
differently.
What exactly do you mean?
like for example for Argentinians, right? I'm sure if we had an Argentinian here,
Yeah.
he or she would have explained it to us differently. It would be very emotional for
Sure.
that person, and I think we're defining based on some like players.
No, it's the whole team.
But we're talking about the
the-
team. We're not
the
talking
team.
about the country. We're talking about the team.
Yeah.
We're talking about what we've seen of the team.
Mhm.
You know, the way
Yeah,
that they
that's what I
play,
said,
the
that's
way
what I
that
also meant.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're not putting like those 11 people and saying they represent the country.
No, but
Everybody's
you
like
guys
that.
also said that the fans were racist.
I mean,
They had lots of racist incidents during this World Cup.
Yeah, but also
And-
other teams had that, and other fans.
again, this goes back to everybody being racist for sure.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
I mean, you said how far back do you want to go to see the racists? I mean, sure. What do we know about Argentina? The Nazis felt very comfortable living there.
I mean,
Right.
wait, aren't
But-
where are Nazis from? Remind
Germany.
me. Yeah, and
Yeah.
how long ago was the war?
Not that long.
Not that long,
right?
right? So should we not
So-
support Germany?
I did not support Germany. I mean, they're not. I mean,
Are they
and I think
racist?
we talked about
You
this
can
last
ask
time
so
too.
many people why
talked
if they're
about that.
fans of the German team or not, and why.
In the last episode, we talked about the racism for Germany as well. We talked about
Yes.
2 penalties being shot, one by a white dude, one by a black dude, but the focus is only on the black dude,
Mhm.
right? We talked about this in the last episode.
Yeah, time.
So we're not denying that another white country is racist, right? But then again, and for sure, I'm sure Spain also has some racist comments. I'm sure the Iranians, for sure. Also, I can confirm Iranians are racist too.
Spanish as well,
Yeah.
right?
Spanish are so racist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like look at Catalonia and all of this conflict that they have with Basque
Absolutely.
country and everything.
Right. And by the way,
Mhm.
when the match was over, the players all had their own little flags. It wasn't the Spanish flags. They were wearing
Mm.
the flags of their regions.
Yeah.
The Spanish ones.
The Spanish
Yeah.
ones, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that too.
So yeah, but anyways, we are just reacting basically to, like I said, the injustices that we saw.
From
right?
your perspective.
From my perspective, yes,
Mhm.
absolutely. So I'm actually really curious about what you saw. You know, did you see, because I'm sure there were also content creators or something where they were saying like, oh, no, this looked like Argentina did get away with a foul, but it wasn't. Like, what did you see?
Like with the
What was your algorithm actually?
I mean, I got a lot of videos from
Yes.
my friends.
Yes.
So my algorithm
Change.
changed dramatically.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about the finals, are we talking about the finals?
Generally, the whole like, because all of the, I didn't only see, I mean, okay, let me recap maybe what I kept seeing, right?
Mhm.
From the finals, what I saw, for example, was that the moment that this, I think when the red card was given to Enzo,
Mm-hmm.
for example, another like
She was flying.
unsportsman.
It was crazy.
Yes.
That
The-
was crazy.
That was clearly a foul. right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I saw the foul too,
So,
yes.
Argentina reacted in 2 ways. Number one, they were saying like, no, it wasn't a foul. And number 2 was, and I don't know if you saw this video as well,
Cucurella.
one of the other players.
Messi.
No, that's not what I was going to.
Ah, okay.
One of the other players, he was kind of touched, right? Then he
Oh, he fell
continued
on the
walking,
ground. Yes, we got that video
and the
from
second,
her.
yeah. So the second, the foul was kind of like raised.
Ah.
He dropped down, and then Messi was like, look here.
Mm.
Tried to kind of like be like, oh no, before we fouled him, someone fouled us. You
Hmm.
know, so this is one example. I mean, all of the other example I think we know. Another one is there's this rule that if you cover your mouth,
Yeah.
right? So Messi tried it with, what was his name?
Cucurella.
Cocorina. right? So these
I
are
love the football expert Sotou. I love her. I love this is my favorite. Currently, it's my favorite character in the world. Talking about
five
football on
words,
our
and then what was that? And what is that? Yeah.
and PK. It's like these women
Random-
knowing about football. This is red card. He cheated on her. He
Yeah.
cheated. That's Sotou. That's Sotou's knowledge
That's
about
me.
football.
But yeah, so these are kind of like the videos that I saw that kind of influenced me. And one more thing I'd like to mention. I watched only the 15 minutes, the last 15 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I watched it on a German broadcasting channel.
Yeah.
Right?
German
So-
commentators. Here it comes.
Yes, exactly. So I'm also hearing
Bunch of white men.
yeah, but interestingly enough, they were also saying yes. So we had a lot of incidences where Argentina was not carded or whatever. So
Yeah.
I'm also now kind of picking up on their commentating or whatever, and kind of feeling like they as well as the so-called specialists picked up on these injustices. Right, so I feel confirmed
entire
in
world.
my opinion.
So if the expert, you're saying, so if the expert said it, then the feeling must be right.
No, I'm just saying that I'm being confirmed, and because at the end of the day, of course, there are emotional factors that make you want to ignore certain incidents, facts, or whatever, right?
Mhm.
And then there's also like maybe if you are an Argentinian, you might even not feel like singing a racist song is that bad, right?
Yeah.
So and you want to like be proud of your nation. Like I mean, there are multiple factors that can impact your opinion or like your views. So and in this case, I feel like I am being confirmed by like these so-called specialists. I mean, how can you call yourself a football?
Yeah, absolutely. They're former football players or even
Exactly.
current. I saw the same. It was really dirty game.
Yes.
It was the same what I saw with France and Paraguay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Then I talked about this with my friend
Father.
from Colombia. And she was like, this is Latin American football. They play really dirty. It's really like passionate.
From work?
Yes. She was also saying that her heart is pro Argentina, even
She
though
did?
yes, she didn't
Because-
want to, because the Latin American world is usually against Argentina
yeah.
because of their being arrogant and being them thinking of themselves as better
And white.
and white and
Yes.
European and all of
Yeah.
this. But still, you mentioned the emotion factor, right?
Yeah.
So I saw all of this.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not like
Yeah.
delusional and I was like,
No.
no, there was not a foul. This guy fell and it
Yeah.
wasn't totally like
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
falling, to get attention. I saw there was dirty, but it's still, there is something that sports gives us. Also football, because it's such a tribe.
Yeah.
It's even more like I play tennis. It's individual, sport, so it's a little different, right? But this is more like tribes. And I've been to so many matches of different leagues, and I see these people just like getting together and having all these emotions. And then you see fouls, and of course the opposite team, and your team is like, no, it was actually not that much foul. I saw this many times, and I also I was also influenced because we were all kind of subjective, right? But I also have this memory of walking in where La Boca Juniors are. I also remember me being in Argentina flying on Sunday, but La Boca is playing on Sunday. Nobody cares about anyone. They're just there on their phones and this.
Yeah.
And the thing where they shout goal in
Yeah.
Argentina, goal for like half an hour. This passion,
Yeah.
I never experienced anything like this coming
Yeah.
from Poland. I mean, of course, level of football in Poland is very bad. But of course, it's still, we would love to be better.
Yeah.
But this passion that Latin America has for football and Argentina and the heart and everything they put in it, it's more than sports. It's really almost touching. And it's easy to fall for it.
By
But
the
it's
way,
your point.
Messi stole a golden ball from Lewandowski one year.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yes.
It was a scandal.
If-
Lewandowski is supposed to get it, and it would be
Yes.
great for Polish football.
For that, we can invite my father. He is not a fan of Lewandowski, and he will tell you My dad sees Lewandowski like
Oh,
from all the possible bad angles,
Okay.
you know, like it's very interesting phenomena as well.
Okay.
And he didn't, for example, perceive it that way. He would say like, "Oh, come on, you cannot compare Messi with
Yeah.
Lewandowski."
okay.
So this is not something you will bring some emotions to me because I'm not a big fan of Lewandowski.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I have another,
But-
and that's another thing, you
A
know.
pity.
That's a
but
pity.
wait, this is
My point is that it's still, even you see it rationally,
this is the emotional
and then it's the
aspect of it,
emotional
right?
aspect.
Yeah.
And
okay.
this is what was kind of why I
Yeah.
would still, of course, I didn't think they deserved to win the finals.
Yes.
Absolutely. Spain, 100%. No,
Okay.
thank God there was a red card, this, that,
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
I
yeah.
absolutely am
Yeah.
pro. So there's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, come on, you know. And what I didn't like
Yes,
is that
that was gonna be my question now.
that was because I started talking about this yesterday.
What is it?
The thing that I didn't like is that because I kind of have this feeling, which is irrational,
Yeah.
like love, but it's not love towards Argentina, absolutely not. But like I'm just saying that love is sometimes irrational,
Okay,
right? Oh my God, I'm digging my own grave.
Let's go.
It's that I almost felt like supporting Argentina would mean that I am, you know, a Nazi
us?
and I'm against like Gaza and what's happening. I'm denying this and all of this. I felt like that, and it didn't feel nice. It was just like
Yeah.
something I could not explain to you guys.
What was his face? What was
But
his
also,
face?
I did not like that, and this is maybe going to
Let's
be
go.
controversial.
Let's go. This is what we want.
That Spain, for some reason, some people would say that like that Spain was fighting pro-Palestine, like
Oh, that's probably because
no,
of what's his
No,
name?
it was not.
What's his name?
Yamal.
Let me.
But he's from Morocco. He's not Palestinian.
No, but
first
he
of all,
was-
he's mixed. He's half Moroccan, half from Guinea. His mother.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. And
He was,
the thing was, yes, the thing was like, why is the Spanish team sympathetic, right? For people who are also on that side and then there was the list of the Lamine Yamal waving the flag,
And also,
the Bardem
let me
doing
just
the things.
jump in for a second.
Yes.
One of the players also brought out the Palestinian flag during the
Mhm.
celebration.
Mm-hmm.
So, and also just the country itself, Spain,
Exactly.
the country itself,
government.
the government is supportive of like recognizing Palestine and also calling Israel like calling this
Genocide.
genocide and Netanyahu a criminal, right?
Yes.
So, and on the other side, maybe you continue. Sorry,
Which other side?
on the other side, there's like, and Messi is
so.
seen as
Yeah,
pro-Israel,
give me the dirty side.
right? But
how-
that doesn't matter.
Wait a second.
No,
How
but-
is Messi pro-Israel?
No,
I never
because-
saw that.
Yeah, because there are like pictures of him like being.
But this is a
handshake,
thing where I
but-
also didn't do more research.
I also don't know.
But there is
No, but this is why they're
pictures of
probably.
him.
This is probably
Yes.
why like these images have been
Mhm.
kind of
But
like
it's not
allocated.
just okay. Let's say Messi, whatever. Let's keep him out because sometimes you go travel to different countries as ambassador.
Exactly,
And
like
you end
who
up there
knows?
and there,
Yes.
and
Yes.
you're invited to
Yeah.
temples or mosque or whatever. So I don't want to. I don't know. But Netanyahu, he was like, "Yeah, we will be for Argentina this
Yeah.
game." You know, they kind of went into that, and it was like, yeah, it's like,
But
what
okay.
else? What else? Why not? He is by Spain, the government. He is, you know,
Yes.
Yes.
named as who else should you be for? So
I mean, Trump was also against Spain like 2 weeks ago, and then
because of this. Yeah.
Yes.
I know.
and then he was like, "We don't have problem with
Yeah, I
Spain."
know.
yeah, but this is also going back to the thing that of boycotting. People wanted to boycott the World Cup because it was happening in America.
But they didn't.
They
Why didn't you guys?
Didn't, yeah.
I
Why
mean,
didn't
you
you
keep saying
guys?
you guys?
Why?
Because you guys are so against.
We barely watch. Like,
If
know?
if we
Mhm.
would go be that strict that we would not use any Apple products, we would boycott the fucking Spotify.
Absolutely.
We are
Don't do
streaming,
that.
Sorry.
we're streaming on Spotify. So that's the thing.
And
you have-
also,
you
what
are
did
supporting teams?
but I wanna bring in John Oliver for a second because he did this whole FIFA thing as well when
Oh, yeah,
the
I didn't
match
watch
was
it.
in Qatar.
Oh, yeah,
That's
the
what
long,
I mean,
okay,
long
okay,
ago,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And he finished it with, "We should boycott it," but I have to be honest here, I can't. I love this sport so much, right?
Yeah.
Because you're asking the wrong people. Like, you didn't watch all of the matches, and I watched like 15 minutes of the whole World Cup, right? I basically boycotted it. But
Yeah, it's true.
it's, I mean,
You're watching for news purposes.
yeah.
To know what's happening in the
Yes.
world.
Yes. Yes. To be able.
No, she watches it for conspiracy theories. This is what she's watching it for. And now you're monetizing it on your podcast.
I'm trying.
She wishes.
I wished. But yeah, so but yeah, anyways, this cannot be boycotted because it's the number one sports, and it's also kind of like everybody can be for their country. And if not their country, if their country is out, they take another.
Yeah, definitely.
It brings us together. It's just so sad how the organization behind it is dirtying the water. How specific people that are involved are just ruining the actual sports and what it actually stood for.
Yeah.
And it's all about money, though.
And
It's
it's
all about
a
money.
great distraction.
It's
So
exactly.
it's a very great
Exactly.
distraction from
Absolutely.
everything what was happening in the media.
Who talked about the Epstein files during these 6 weeks?
Nobody.
I mean, it's also great that people bring some
Yes.
of their like being like against genocide. Absolutely, this should be a topic. Absolutely, but it would be also nice that it's not just some YouTube
you cannot
or
check it out, though.
TikTok. No, this is great to bring this awareness. Absolutely, but it would be also nice if some action went after that.
Oh yeah.
If, for example, they maybe donated something to, because yes, it's nice that you put the
Norwegian team did that, right?
They did
Yeah,
the
Norwegian team.
British
to
team-
Palestine.
Norwegian did something with Palestine, I remember, yes. The British, I don't know.
The British always donate their like, I don't know what they call it, but they get like £2,000 or something per match.
Oh, for the thingy.
Yeah, for
And they donate
participating
it to
in- and that's what
charities.
they donate.
And that's great.
Yeah. I mean, but it's better than nothing.
Yes, of
Like-
course.
Millions of
they make-
advertising
absolutely.
what was
Yeah.
happening during hydration break.
Yes.
I actually heard that Yamal is planning to build, like he got some big contract with some big company. They didn't want to mention which one because it was still behind the door, closed doors. And he wanted them to build few stadiums in Morocco for kids to play.
Nice.
But the company kind of didn't want to, which I was like a
Lovely.
little surprised. But he said then no. He said no.
Well, there you go.
Yes, great morals for 19.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I was like, wow, that's pretty.
Yes.
That's great PR
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right,
Okay.
let's try to
Let's
finish
wrap
this
it up. So it would be great if, it's great that sports unites us.
Absolutely.
That
Yes, mostly it does, yes.
mostly it does. I hope in a positive way. Of course, nothing could be just positive. Then the world
Yes.
would be
Yeah.
boring.
Because you can always be on the winner or the loser side.
Exactly.
Yes.
That should actually...
Yes.
There's only
unify
one
us.
winner.
Yes.
Yeah.
This year it was Spain. Congratulations to Spain.
Viva España!
They played a great football. Let's hope this all like awareness about racism and everything. These topics will also bring some sort of later in football. I hope there will be some reflection on that that will end up with some positive outcomes.
Absolutely.
And yeah, let's hope that sports will unite us further, closer in a positive way. Thank you. It was a great debate.
We are experts. No
We
matter
came to
what you say.
harmony.
No matter what you say.
Sotou is a football expert. I would love her to be on TV on Magenta or something.
But
next
with the
time.
actual experts, right?
Yes, and Sotou
What
there.
was his name again? Who was that?
Sorry, what is your name? Oh yeah, Schweinsteiger. Okay.
Number 7. Number
Bastian, Bastian here. Okay.
Yes.
All
All
right.
right.
Call it a
Bye,
live.
guys.
Subscribe. Cheers.